I've witnessed today's subject countless times. Organizations investing significant resources in launching a new website only to neglect post launch optimization once it goes live. And this oversight is a crucial mistake that can significantly undermine the long term success of your digital presence. So, today we're going to delve into this crucial topic of post launch optimization and explore why many organizations are failing to capitalize on this essential process. When it comes to post-launch website management, many organizations typically fall into two categories. They either completely abandon post-launch optimization, treating the website as a set-it-and-forget-it project, or they implement sporadic updates primarily focused on adding new features and updating information without any kind of structured post-launch optimization strategy. And both of these approaches will miss a critical opportunity in the post-launch phase, and that is leveraging real-world data to enhance the website's effectiveness to meet organizational objectives. And this oversight isn't just a minor misstep, it's a significant waste of potential resources and a failure to implement proper post-launch optimization techniques. Consider this, it's only after your website goes live that you begin to gather authentic data about user interactions. This post-launch data is invaluable for improving your site's performance, and yet it often goes unused. So let's explore an example of how we can leverage post-launch data for effective optimization. Tools like Microsoft Clarity can provide crucial insights into user behavior, enabling targeted post-launch optimization. You see, through these tools, we can identify key exit points where users abandon the site, instances of excessive rage clicking, which signal areas for immediate improvement, moments where users click on non-clickable elements, highlighting opportunities for interface improvements, and unusual scrolling patterns that can guide our strategy. It also includes quick returns to previous pages, indicating potential issues to address. All of these behaviors serve as red flags, indicating potential issues with specific pages in the user flow that requires attention in the post-launch optimization phase. However, identifying these problems is just the initial step. The real challenge and the key to success is in how we process and act on this valuable information to continually improve our website's performance. Once we've pinpointed problem areas using tools like heat maps and session recorders, we need a strategic way to form hypotheses and to test improvements. And this is where many organizations falter. They either ignore the data entirely or make knee-jerk changes based on individual opinions rather than evidence. What we need is a structured process for managing and prioritizing potential improvements. And to help with this, I've actually created a Notion template that demonstrates how to structure post-launch optimization backlogs. Additionally, I've also recorded a video which walks you through that, so check out the description below. Now, let me walk you through my approach to this particular challenge. Step 1, idea submission. Create a system that allows anyone within the organization to submit improvement proposals. Each proposal should include a concise description of the proposed change, supporting data such as screenshots, evidence justifying the proposal, estimated impact and effort required, potential implementation barriers. This approach ensures that all ideas are considered and backed with at least some level of evidence. Step 2, internal review. Proposals need to be reviewed internally. Options should be selected based on the effort required, the likelihood of success, target audience importance, and the potential impact. This step helps prioritize resources and focuses on changes that are most likely to yield significant improvements. Step 3 is test planning. For proposals that made it through the review process, the next step is to create a detailed test plan. And this should include test methodology, success metrics, estimated impact, required effort, and any constraints or weaknesses in the testing process. A well thought out test plan ensures that you're not just making changes for the sake of change, but actually measuring the impact of your optimization. Then we come to step 4, which is test execution and reporting. Once the test plan has been approved and scheduled, it's time to run the test. And after completing the test, a comprehensive report should be prepared, including a description of the test, summary of findings, detailed test methodology, data collected, and recommendations for the next step. This report serves as the basis for deciding whether to implement the changes, refine them, and retest or abandon the idea altogether. And then finally, step 5, which is implementation or iteration. If the test results are favorable, move forward with implementing the changes on the live site. And if not, consider refining the approach and running another test or moving the next proposal in the backlog. By adopting this kind of structured approach to post-launch optimization, you stand to gain several benefits. First of all, you've got data-driven decision-making. You're basing changes on real user behavior, not just on hunches or opinion. Second, you've got continuous improvement. Your website becomes a living, evolving entity that gets better over time. Third, you have resource efficiency. By prioritizing and testing changes, you avoid wasting time and money on ineffective updates. Fourth, you've got organizational alignment. Structured process helps align different departments around common goals for the website. And of course, finally, you create a better experience. Ultimately, this approach leads the website to better serve your users' needs. Of course, implementing such a process isn't without its challenges. You might encounter resistance from team members who are used to making changes based on gut feeling or who are resistant to additional steps. So here are some strategies to help you overcome these obstacles. Education. Help your team understand the value of data-driven optimization. Share case studies and success stories. Secondly, start small. Begin with a pilot program to demonstrate the effectiveness of the approach. Third, streamline. Use project management tools to make the process as smooth and efficient as possible. For example, you might want to make use of that sample Notion template I mentioned earlier. And finally, celebrate wins. Highlight successful optimization to build momentum and buy-in. Remember, the goal isn't here to create bureaucracy, but to ensure that every change you make to the website is purposeful and impactful. Post-launch optimization isn't just about fixing what's broken, it's about continually improving your website's ability to meet both user needs and organizational objectives. By implementing a structured, data-driven approach to post-launch optimization, you can turn your website from a static digital brochure into a dynamic, ever-improving asset. Don't let your website stagnate after launch. Embrace the power of post-launch data, implement a structured organization process, and watch as your website's performance improves over time. Your users and your bottom line will thank you. If you need any help with post-launch optimization for your website, then by all means drop me an email to paul@boguel.com. I'd love to chat about how we can customize this strategy to fit your needs and your goals. And you can also learn more about this approach and other methods for improving your site's effectiveness with my workshop on conversion optimization.